Could your busy life be risking a deadly weight gain? Did you know that 30% of U.S. adults face serious health risks from poor habits? This includes heart disease, diabetes, and obesity, which are all linked to incorrect fasting routines. But don't worry, today I'll reveal 5 fasting mistakes that many Americans make and how you can avoid them. Stay with me, this information could change your life. Intermittent fasting, has quickly become one of the most popular ways for people in the United States to lose weight, boost energy, and improve health. The media is flooded with stories of success, and many Americans are jumping on the fasting bandwagon in hopes of achieving their ideal body. But here's the truth. Intermittent fasting is not as simple as it seems. While it's a proven strategy for weight loss, many Americans make serious mistakes that can hinder their progress or even put their health at risk. The sad reality is that many of us are doing IF wrong, and not only are we wasting time, but we're potentially making things worse. Could you be one of them? From overeating during eating windows to choosing the wrong fasting schedule, these mistakes could be preventing you from achieving the results you want. Worse, they could lead to weight gain, low energy, or worse health issues. In today's video, we'll dive deep into the 5 biggest mistakes people make with intermittent fasting, the lessons learned from real Americans who have struggled with their weight loss journey, and how you can avoid these pitfalls. Whether you're a beginner or have been fasting for years, this video is packed with solutions to help you maximize your results. Mistake 1: not customizing your fasting schedule to fit your lifestyle. The one-size-fits-all myth is dangerous. When it comes to intermittent fasting, the most common mistake is thinking that one fasting schedule works for everyone. If you're a parent, a shift worker, or someone with an irregular schedule, what works for others might not work for you. Real-life example. Take Kelly, a 40-year-old working mom with a stressful job. She read about the 16/8 fasting method, 16 hours of fasting and 8 hours of eating, and thought it was the perfect solution. However, after a week of trying, Kelly felt exhausted, irritable, and found herself oversnacking during her eating window. She couldn't focus at work, and it was affecting her mood and performance at home. What went wrong? Kelly had chosen a fasting schedule that wasn't compatible with her work and family routine. Her job's stressful nature and her duties as a mother meant that she needed more flexibility in her fasting schedule. If you're struggling like Kelly, the key is to customize your fasting schedule. Night shift workers might find it easier to fast during the day and eat during their work hours. If you're a busy parent, try a more flexible approach, such as fasting for 12 hours or adjusting your eating window to suit your family's schedule. Start by testing different fasting windows. Begin with something as simple as a 12/12 schedule, 12 hours of fasting, 12 hours of eating, to gradually ease into longer fasting periods. Pay attention to how your body feels during different times of the day. Mistake 2: overdoing the fasting window. Longer is not always better. A common mistake is pushing yourself too hard, thinking that fasting for longer periods will yield faster weight loss results. Many Americans, influenced by extreme fasting trends, jump straight into 24-hour fasts or extended fasts, only to burn out within days. Real-life example. Michael, a 50-year-old corporate executive, thought that fasting for 24 hours would help him lose weight faster. He was eating once every 2 days. At first, he felt energized, but after a few days, his energy crashed. He became moody, lost focus at work, and found himself binging on unhealthy foods when he broke his fast. It's important to start slowly and build up your fasting window. Overdoing it can backfire. While longer fasts may be beneficial for some people, it's better to start with manageable periods like 16/8 or 18/6. These windows are effective for weight loss and help your body adjust gradually without putting it under stress. Try fasting for 16 hours and eating within an 8-hour window. If you feel comfortable with that, you can experiment with longer fasts. Don't push yourself too hard early on. A study published in Obesity Journal showed that shorter fasting windows, like 16/8, are just as effective for weight loss as longer fasting periods like 24 hours. Shorter fasts also help prevent muscle loss and ensure you're not overtaxing your metabolism. Mistake 3: focusing on the wrong foods after fasting. Just because you're fasting doesn't mean you can eat whatever you want. This is a major mistake that many beginners make. After fasting for several hours, it's easy to feel like you've earned a cheat meal, but what you eat when you break your fast can make or break your results. High-carb or sugary meals can spike your blood sugar and undo the benefits of fasting. Real-life example. Let's talk about Sarah, a 55-year-old retiree who tried fasting to lose weight. She would break her fast with comfort food, pasta, sandwiches, and sugary snacks. While she felt full immediately, a few hours later she was sluggish, bloated, and mentally foggy. She didn't understand why fasting didn't lead to the results she was expecting. The solution is to focus on nutrient-dense foods when breaking your fast. Incorporate high-quality proteins like lean meats, eggs, or tofu, healthy fats like avocado or olive oil, and vegetables rich in fiber. These foods help regulate blood sugar and keep you feeling satisfied longer. Avoid high-carb, processed, or sugary foods after fasting. Focus on whole, unprocessed foods that provide vitamins and minerals to nourish your body and keep energy levels stable throughout the day. A study from the Journal of Nutrition found that eating nutrient-dense meals after fasting can help stabilize blood sugar and prevent overeating. By eating balanced meals, you reduce the risk of energy crashes and cravings. Mistake 4. Neglecting hydration during fasting. Hydration is key, don't ignore it. Many people forget to stay hydrated while fasting, thinking that only food is important. However, dehydration can cause headaches, fatigue, dizziness, and hunger pangs. Without enough water, you may find it harder to stick with your fasting plan. Real-life example. Jenna, a 38-year-old sales executive, didn't drink enough water while fasting. She started to feel lightheaded, irritable, and fatigued after just a few hours of fasting. At first, she thought it was hunger, but when she started drinking more water, her symptoms improved dramatically. Drinking enough water during your fasting window is crucial. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water per day, and consider adding electrolyte-rich drinks like coconut water to maintain hydration during longer fasts. Sip on herbal teas or black coffee during your fast. These drinks are calorie-free and can help curb hunger while keeping you hydrated. Hydration is vital for optimal metabolism. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that staying hydrated supports fat-burning processes during fasting and helps your body function at its best. Mistake 5. Not getting enough sleep. Sleep and fasting go hand in hand. Lack of sleep is one of the biggest factors that affect weight loss and overall health. Poor sleep increases hunger hormones like ghrelin, making it harder to stick with your fasting routine. If you're not sleeping enough, your body won't be able to recover from your fasting periods, leading to burnout and emotional overeating. Real-life example. Mike, a 45-year-old entrepreneur, tried fasting with great enthusiasm. However, his late nights and stressful lifestyle meant he was getting less than 5 hours of sleep each night. Within a few weeks, he found it harder to maintain his fasting schedule and struggled with overeating when he broke his fast. Prioritize getting 7-9 hours of sleep per night. Sleep plays a huge role in weight loss and hormonal balance. The more well-rested you are, the easier it will be to stick with your fasting routine and control your appetite. Try to create a calming bedtime routine, such as reading a book or practicing meditation, to improve your sleep quality. Studies from the National Sleep Foundation show that sleep deprivation increases hunger and cravings for high-calorie foods. Ensuring you get enough rest will help your body repair and function optimally, especially during fasting. By now, you know the 5 biggest mistakes Americans make when practicing intermittent fasting, and most importantly, how to avoid them. Customizing your fasting schedule, starting slow, eating the right foods, staying hydrated, and prioritizing sleep can make all the difference in your fasting journey. Don't let these common mistakes stop you from achieving your health goals. Subscribe to Health Secrets for more tips on intermittent fasting, weight loss, and overall wellness. Comment below with your fasting challenge and let's work together to overcome it. Will you take control of your health tonight?